Hi, my name is Victor, and I'm here today to present my critical reflection assignment about four different videos that I was asked to watch. And those video were Arab video, Latino, Black, and Asian video. And watching these videos, some of the themes that came across each one of them uh, were skin color, gender, and religions. These are some of the themes that came across each one of these video. Basically, um, this team came across this video because of the way we judge people based on what we see in the media. So our perception and stereotype towards people is basically came from what we see in the media. So probably that's why these were the themes that kind of come across. Um, there are statements that go deep with me that were talked about in these videos, and one of them came from the Arab video, and the statement was that people are told to be expressive and be themselves, and but at the same time they being persecuted for that. So this kind of remind me about how the media portray Africans. So in one hand they want you to be yourself, to be an African, but on the other hand they criticize you based on what the media uh, portrays Africa. And also in the Arab world, being Muslim, the way the media portray Muslims, you know, so they want you to be yourself, to be a Muslim, express yourself, but at the same time, when you say you're Muslim, there is hateful remarks that go with it. So it goes really deep with me because I go through the same thing. The next statement was from the Asian video, and the statement was, when you do your work, your boss will basically see that you're doing well, and he will give you a raise. You know that kind of the mentality that I have, kind of mentality that when coming here to Canada, I tend to think like that, and we think like that, when you come here, do your work, let your work speak, for itself. So you don't ask for raise, let your boss see what you do, how hard worker you are, and then the rest will come along with that. So it's got deep with me because that's the mentality that I have. The last statement came from the Black video, and there was this woman saying that the statement goes like this: I had a portfolio review, and had someone ask me or said to me, you know, you never, I've never met a black photographer before. So that statement there, right there, he put me in a different, mindset because I feel that, the media or people trying to put ethnic people in a box. So because you look certain way, or because you're ethnic, you belong to an ethnic group, there is this, you know, type of jobs that you're supposed to pursue or you're supposed to have, or because you're ethnic, but you're from an ethnic background, this is the place you need to go. This is the place you need to be. So trying to put you in a box where they don't want you to think outside the box. So it goes deep with me because, you know, it's something that, you know, I see in the media portray all this. Finally, for me, coming from Africa, in my country, there are different tribes living together, and I belongs to the minority group there. And basically, the means that we have to communicate amongst this tribe, because basically every single tribe back home speak different language, different dialects, and the means of communication that we have is through Spanish because we were colonized by the Spaniards. So based on what region you coming from or you came from, basically you have an accent. So people can tend to hear the accent and know exactly what region you came from. And you know, we make fun, you know, one another, we make fun to each other. So I didn't expect anything differently coming to Canada. My only problem was, you know, me being in Africa, the way the media portray Canada, the way the media portray the West, is if as though, you know, there is no racism, you know, in this part of the world, and everybody have rights, you know, everything is okay. So coming here, you know, and see it differently, you know, that was kind of, you know, shocking. It was kind of shock to me. Again, you know, I expected that. You know, I didn't expect anything differently. Like I said, coming from Africa, you know, I've encountered many racism, many racist remarks in a grocery store. Remember me being in a grocery store in the bakery section, trying to buy bread, and you know, one of the coworker approached me, and basically the coworker was saying, "Oh, you know what? Don't touch the bread like that. You know, just, you know, go on and on and on." And I wasn't using my hand; I was using thongs to, you know, see exactly what bread I wanted. But when the next person from a different background, you know, approached me and being in the same section, trying to buy exactly what I was trying to buy, bread, those remarks, they didn't go to him. They didn't, the way they treated me wasn't the way they treated him. So I kind of felt that, you know, there's racism going on here. And also at work, you know, having my lunch, you know, some of my coworkers wanted to share the table with me, have lunch, and you know, some of the remarks were, "Oh, where you from?" I was like, "I'm from Africa," and they were like, "Okay, how's it living there in Africa? You know, you guys live with monkeys, you guys live with tigers, animals," you know, just the racist remark that, you know, it was in the air, but you know, I kind of brushed it off, and you know, don't let nobody to break my spirit. So I, you know, it's something that, you know, like I said, back in Africa, when you have accent, you know exactly where you're coming from. You know, they make fun of you. Something that I expected. It wasn't nothing differently. Again, here in Canada, when I approach Spanish community, like if I approach a Cuban or I approach a Mexican, when I speak English, Spanish with them, excuse me, when I speak Spanish with them, they're like, okay, they're confused. They're like, "Oh, are you a Jamaican?" Oh, and then they will tend to speak English with me because the way they see me, they feel like no, I can't speak Spanish. It goes sometimes like when I say, oh, where you from? I say I'm African. They're like, oh, African, you speak Spanish, and then they'll speak English. So they try to ignore what I'm trying to say and stuff like that. So you get those things, the way they perceive you, the way the media, is portray people. So I get that all the time, and basically my thing is, I don't let people, get into my skin. I don't let those remarks, bother me. This is the same way that, I teach my children to be who they are, to be themselves, to be expressive, not to let, stuff like this, break them down. So this is basically my story, and try not to be pessimistic. Always stay high, stay tall, and go my way. Yeah. So that's about it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.